In 1871, the newly unified Kingdom of Italy stood at a crossroads, eager to prove itself among Europe's great powers yet painfully aware of its own limitations. Though its ambitions burned brightly, its economy and military strength lagged behind nations like Germany and France. Still, Italy refused to remain in the shadows. Under the leadership of King Victor Emmanuel III and the influential Prime Minister Giovanni Giolitti, the country pushed forward with industrial growth and political maneuvering, determined to claim its place on the world stage. Italy joined the Triple Alliance in 1882 alongside Germany and Austria-Hungary, hoping this partnership would shield it from French hostility and elevate its status. On paper, the alliance promised mutual protection, but beneath the surface, tension simmered, especially between Italy and Austria-Hungary, whose control over territories Italy desired created a quiet but persistent rivalry. As the early 20th century unfolded, Italy turned its attention outward, seeking glory through colonial expansion. It had already established footholds in Eritrea and Somalia, and now its eyes fell on Libya. Italian newspapers painted Libya as a land rich with opportunity, guarded by a weak Ottoman presence. Encouraged by this narrative and diplomatic approval from other European powers, Italy declared war on the Ottoman Empire in 1911. What was expected to be a swift and easy victory quickly unraveled into a prolonged and costly conflict. Italian forces, though superior in number and naval strength, found themselves bogged down in stubborn feud across harsh terrain. The war dragged on for over a year, introducing new technologies such as aerial bombardment from airships, yet delivering far less glory than anticipated. When the Treaty of Ochi finally ended the war in 1912, Italy gained Libya, but at a heavy cost. Its economy suffered deeply, military losses mounted, and the illusion of effortless expansion was shattered. As Europe edged closer to a larger conflict, Italy quietly reconsidered its alliances. Despite its formal ties to Germany and Austria-Hungary, it maintained friendly relations with Britain and France, even signing a secret agreement with France in 1902. The reason was simple: Italy's ambitions clashed directly with Austria-Hungary's territorial holdings. Regions like Trentino, South Tyrol, and Trieste remained under Austrian control, fueling Italian resentment. When World War I erupted in 1914, Italy faced a critical decision. Rather than rushing into battle, it chose neutrality, arguing that the Triple Alliance was defensive in nature and that Austria-Hungary had acted as the aggressor. Behind the scenes, however, Italy carefully weighed its options. Both sides sought its support, but the Central Powers hesitated to offer the full territorial concessions Italy demanded. Meanwhile, the Entente Powers, Britain, France, and Russia, presented a far more enticing offer. In the secret Treaty of London in April 1915, they promised Italy the very lands it had long desired, including South Tyrol, Trieste, and parts of the Adriatic coast. This agreement changed everything. In May 1915, Italy officially withdrew from the Triple Alliance. Despite internal political divisions, where some leaders feared the consequences of war while nationalists passionately demanded action, the tide shifted. Public pressure grew, fueled by promises of national pride and territorial gain. On May 23, 1915, Italy declared war on Austria-Hungary, stepping into the chaos of World War I. This decision, calculated and deliberate, reflected lessons learned from past mistakes. Italy no longer rushed blindly into conflict, it chose the path that offered the greatest strategic advantage. By the war's end in 1918 and the signing of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, Italy had indeed secured many of the territories it sought, emerging with a stronger geopolitical position. Yet the victory came at a devastating human and economic cost. The scars of war ran deep, and beneath the surface of triumph, new tensions began to rise, ones that would shape Italy's future in ways few could have predicted.